Hey everybody, and welcome back to the video series where we go from beginner trader to funded by Apex Trader Funding. We're following along trade by trade, day by day, and getting this account funded. Just to let you know, I am trading a $50,000 Apex Combine account. That means that this particular account has not been funded. It is going through the evaluation process. So with that in mind, let's pull up the account summary for the day and just take a peek at the trades we took and where the account's sitting at. So let's look at the trade summary first. As you can see, I took quite a few trades today. It wasn't my best day. I did a little bit of over trading, but I managed to keep my losses small, which is very important. So I had 6 losers off the rip, 1 nice profitable trade, and then I took a small loss to end the day. Overall P&L today was negative $61.25, so keeping those losing days small, which is important to do. Let's just take a look at the account summary as well and see where the account is sitting at. So currently we're at $50,700 or $50,766.74. So not quite a third of the way to the $3,000 profit target. However, we're well on our way, and let's get this thing funded. Let's jump into the charts here and take a look at where all the trades are, how they set up, and how I can approach the market a little bit better tomorrow and avoid some of those small losses stacking up at the beginning of the day. So here's our daily chart. We've had uptrends since October of last year. We've rejected this daily supply zone from April of 2022. And then we're also just coming into this daily demand zone here. We've broken one uptrend, the most recent daily uptrend, and now testing the 50 SMA, which is the red here, as well as the next most recent daily uptrend. So this is kind of the bigger picture right now. Let's jump into the 1 hour and make sure that we have all our supply and demand zones marked on the 1 hour to inform where our trades and setups were from today. So it looks like I've got most of them drawn in there already. I think we can get rid of this though, see how that one's been broken. Let's get out of there, and then we can drop this one up here. Let's use the right color. Let's use the red for supply zones. So hourly demand here, broken here, broken here, broken, but this is the day that we're looking at. You can see the boxes. I've already gone through and kind of highlighted my trades because I wanted to see what was going on with my trading here before I jumped in and did this video for you guys. So this is the day. It's looking a little messy, as you can tell, and I've highlighted these early trades a little bit differently than I normally would. Just because there's so many of them, it makes a little bit more sense to do it this way with the lines. So what I've done is I've highlighted, or I've connected the entry to the exit on all the losing trades here, just so we can kind of see where there's overlapping orders. I was just pulling the trigger a little bit too much today. That was the thing. I thought I really needed to spend some time and recalibrate after the first couple losses there, but got sucked in some more. But this is where the first trade came from. We sold off into this 1 hour demand zone from the pre-market, pushed up, started making lower high, came down to test a bit of a delta rotation here in this area, got long, stopped out. I got long again immediately after we swept this low, and we were making, let's see if I can get out my line tool here. We're making an uptrend on RSI here. I guess that doesn't even apply, honestly. Look at this, downtrending here. So scratch that. That was just a bad trade. This isn't a setup, honestly. That's not a setup. Here again, sold off down into the next 1 hour demand zone from the pre-market. Nice wick, failure to accept lows, a weak low, push up, retest a delta area in here, get long, stop out. Same thing again. At least this time there was a bit of uptrend there on the RSI. See if we can zoom in a little bit here. This bit of an uptrend on the cumulative delta. So that one's a little bit more valid. So these two here, not the best trades. The second one was definitely avoidable, so that would have been, let's see, second trade, $35 we could have avoided there. This trade here, that's valid. The next one, again, we're testing this low here, wick over, stop out. Again, testing the lows. I'm just buying the lows on both of these. So at that point, I shouldn't have taken two more of those trades. So this should have been gone. At least two of these should have been gone. It should have been maybe 4 losses at most. That's after the first 3, I really should have just packed it in and walked away and really recalibrated for a little while. However, eventually we did get a good trade, and let's jump over to the 5-minute chart so we can see that a little bit more clearly. I know it's quite messy here today just because of the amount of executions that I took. But just to be transparent with you guys, I want to make sure that I'm going through all of these trades, every single one, until we get this account funded, right? So entered after we wicked a low here. I guess it's even better to see that one on the 1 minute still. After we wicked a low here, again we've got that uptrend starting here. Also, I wouldn't say that that's an uptrend starting here, but we did have the RSI. We did have a weak low, but my ultimate target for this trade was probably up here somewhere on the 5-minute. Where are we here? Nope. Let's use the red. On the 5-minute demand zone, maybe here. 5-minute demand zone in here. Those were kind of the targets there, up into the VWAP, maybe high of day. These are on the 1 minute, but those are kind of the areas that I was looking to target. So got in on the reclaim of the low there with RSI divergence. Go to the 5-minute here to see the rest of the trade. Push up. Trade started to prove itself. I added one more in here. Our ultimate target would have been all the way up here at 44.90. So added one. I should have tried to add one more in here because that would have been less than halfway to our overall price target, right? Yeah, still would have been less than halfway to our overall price target. So this was a valid pull-in. I wasn't all that convinced because that was quite a strong sell-off. I didn't add another one there, unfortunately. Took off 2 into the VWAP here. I added one more as we pulled into a delta area here and then stopped out for the rest of the trade there. $180 profit. My maximum loss or my maximum share size or contract size was 3. So pretty good trade. And then so we failed these highs, sold off, went back to near the low a day, and we started seeing again the RSI divergence that I like to see. Entered one long here on the pull into a negative delta rotation in this area. Added one more when we kind of swept the lows again here. And unfortunately we broke the lows. I stopped out. Max loss on that trade was about $60 or so. So not the most exciting day today, but we did manage to keep the losing days small by getting one good, profitable trade in. And we'll come back tomorrow and take another stab at it. We'll make sure that we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning, feeling a little bit better, re-energized, get a good night's sleep, come back at it with fresh eyes, fresh head, and we'll take another crack at it tomorrow. Try to get this account funded, right? So if you are at all interested in following along with these videos, like and subscribe below. Comment what other videos you might like to see, or if you have any questions about my trading. I'm happy to answer all of those in the comments, but I hope that your trading week is going well. Actually, with that in mind, let's actually just pull up the calendar here as well. It's always good to see the calendar. So this is the calendar with all my trading days for the month of August. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green days, and 1, 2, 3, 4 red days so far, but we're keeping the red days smaller, which is the goal here, because we're bound to have them. Let's keep them small. So August is looking solid so far, profitable overall, and we're creeping towards that profit target to get this account funded. But I hope your week is going well. I hope you've had a nice green trading day today and you're having a solid week, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.